And rising, I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive every day. Thank you for breathing this beautiful Mother Earth. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for food. Thank you for water. Thank you for clothes. Amen. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am smart. I am creative. I am confident. I am strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden, and I can treat others the way I want to be treated. So to be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Sending lots of love, light, healing, and protection to all. Thank you, the spirits, angels, and guides, for the beautiful messages for the beautiful souls that are watching. Namaste, Satu. Thank you for joining, and if you're watching this reading would be meant for you to help you along your spiritual journeys. So thank you for all joining. Today we're going to do the beautiful card reading. We're going to be doing the Soul Cat Companions. Thank you to Lisa Robinson and the art by Adam. Soul Cat Companion General Card Reading. Any of it resonates with you, take it. If it don't, leave for others. Like, share, leave beautiful message, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thank you. These are to help you along your spiritual journey. They are major arcanas, cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. Each card is a soul cat. Each card has a little information, guidance, and protection. We have 9 beautiful cards. We'll go through your cards at the end and your angel numbers at the end. So thank you for joining, and this to help you along your spiritual journeys. All right, let's start off with your first card reading. First, these are the stones. I'm all about energy, so I focus on the people who are going to be watching the readings. These are the stones that I picked. All right. Our first card of the reading here is the 5 of Swords. Is the first card of your reading. 5 of Swords. Thank you. It turned right to the page. So here's the small version of the beautiful art. And then they have the bigger versions of the art. So a little bit of information. So each card is a soul cat. So this is 5 of Swords. I don't know about you, but I am not sure I would want to play tug of war with a pile of sharp, pointy swords. There just won't be any winner in this particular game. Either way, someone is going to get hurt. Excuse me. The sad part is that all involved knew the risk and decided to play the game anyways. One can only hope for the outcome that you wish for to be, and that the trouble was worth the reward. Guidance. You have entered into a battle that is not going to end well for anybody. All involved will leave this game with one or more mental or physical wounds. This tug of war seems pointless, and the only outcome that seems positive is if all involved walk away at the same time. Somehow that doesn't look likely, so prepare for some pain and hope that what you gain will be worth it. That is guidance, protection. Maybe you need this hurt so you won't do it again. There are times for all of us when we are stubborn learners. Perhaps that is you right now. If this is what it takes to stop you from doing this all over again, then the pain is necessary. Only you will be able to decide this once all the fighting is done. That's your first card, 5 of Swords. Alright, your next card of the reading is your first major arcana, and it's number 14, Temperance. Your first major arcana. Here we go. Here is the small version of it. Here's the bigger version. It is inspiring to know you have the power to create something magical out of the conditions around you, and that even if you have opposing elements at play, you can still use them to make something beautiful. The environment only plays a small part in your creation process. The rest, intention, and faith are inside of you. Guidance. There are many opportunities in the life right now to create something miraculous. It may not look the way, however, if you only judge in the availability of your physical resource, the timing is ripe for you to believe in your own magic. To be intentional, you will need to ask for exactly what you wish to receive. Use the contrary conditions and make diamonds with them. Creations and healings are from art form, and they require to have a larger vision than what your physical eyes will allow, so close them. Use your inner sight, relax, and let the miracles flow through you. That is guidance. Now, protections. When we realize that we are alone, are responsible for the life we create, it can be difficult to take it all in, especially when it's so much easier to blame everyone and everything outside of you for the conditions you now find yourself in. This soul cat says that truth is beautiful and accountability and liberated. With enough time, you will be able to accept that you are divinely powerful and widely creative. Number 14, Temperance. Our next card of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Alright, here's Four of Pentacles. Alright, this is Four of Pentacles, and that is Hedgie at the bottom. This soul cat is given Hedgie, excuse me. This soul cat is giving Hedgie some serious side-eye, as he looks like he's trying to take the soul cat's pentacle. This soul cat, however, is not giving up what he worked so hard to achieve. Oh no, this cat's holding on for dear life with claws curled into the ground to make sure this pentacles are secured. The fur might fly if Hedgie persists with the tugging. Guidance. There is a time and place to hold on to what you have. The bigger question is, if now one of those times when things start going right and money starts to flow, it can be normal to want to hold on everything, every last coin. However, abundant energy needs to flow. There needs to be something that goes out in order to keep the flow coming in. Perhaps Hedgie could have one of those coins, and that would still leave you with more than enough. That was guidance. Now protections. Sometimes it is wise to sit on the resource for a bit and allow yourself to soak in the energy of having enough. This allows you to access what comes next with a clear-headed and open heart. Just understand this is not forever a state of being. At some point you will have to release some coins, or all you have right now is all you will have moving forward. All means bask in your pentacles, but when the time for the flow to come knocking at the door, let Hedgie have his coins. That was protection. Four of Pentacles. Alright, our next card is a king. Kings are 14. This is the King of Swords. Here's a small version of the King of Swords. Do the big version. This king knows that the only really sovereign space one has is its own mind. To correct and nourish one's mind means that one is in control of how one thinks, perceives, and acts within the world of sense. Understand the mind, and all else will be yours to command. Guidance. What you see, hear, and speak every day creates a manifestation pattern in your life. In many ways, you are a very own self-fulfillment prophecy. The King of the Sword understands like this no other, which is why he is distracted with the information he allows his mind to feed upon. He reads only things that keeps his mind open, speaks only words he wishes to come true, and listen only to those who are awakened. This king chooses expensive reality always, and now it is your turn to do the same. That is guidance. Protections. When you understand your mind, you'll understand your lies, excuses, and self-sabotage and triggers. However, when you're just starting to learn how mind deceives, it's best not to make bold statements, big decisions, or even share opinions. Instead, watch your mind, see how it's like to move and jump around. Observe how the judge criticizes contract and keeps you small. This soul cat king knows all too well that the mind isn't always as it seems. 14, the King of Swords. All right, we have another king, and that is another 14, 14, 14. This one is the King of Cups. So we got two kings. King of Cup. Here we go. There are many currents in one's life. Some flows with the natural expansive energy of the soul, while others will pull you under the water surface and try to drown you. The King of Cups understands the complexity of these currents. He has learned to identify them as know how to stay away from the undertow. If you let him, he can show you too. Guidance. There are opportunities for you to find the flow in your daily life. The water for your experience are all running together to create movement and change. All you have to do is allow yourself to enjoy the ride. It's important to understand you do not control the flow. You merely hop in the stream and street your vessels with this energy in your life. Doors will open and your daily tasks will be easier than ever before. It will feel like you're having all the time in the world. Protections. Be aware of how you feel right now, for you may find yourself to the undertow if you step in the moving water of your life. Before you take another step, check that you are not feeling struggle, doubt, fears, or these emotions will take you into the flows of your current. Instead, they will pull you under in the depth of distress. 14, the King of Cups. Next card is the 9 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Everyone has a place where they feel like royalty, a space that makes them feel safe, blessed, and calm. In many ways, this place is scary. The soul cat has their in a lush contemporary surrounds of life and opulence. How could the cat not feel regal, important, and a little spoiled here? Question mark. Guidance. Today you are being asked to find space that makes you feel safe and empowered. A place where all your troubles seem to just melt away with each breath you take. You have earned some quiet time, a real good reward yourself. Taking time for oneself is not selfish act. In fact, it's act of self-care. Nothing resists the body, mind, and soul cat like a day of rest and relaxation. If you can't find space that will fill you with feelings, then perhaps this chance to create a new space in the home, a secret garden or retreat just for you. That is guidance. Now, protections. Life is always up and down. Sometimes you are busy and other times you have to make time to slow down and relax. Now may not be the time for you to slip away from your secret garden, but you'll need to circle time on your calendar. It is important to clear out your energy and get yourself in the state of relaxation, where you can release the tension and reset your intentions. 9 of Pentacles. Alright, your next card is a Major Arcana, which it is the same as the book, the cover. Number 2, the High Priestess. Rituals is an important part of life. You do it without even knowing it. Your daily rituals have become so habitual that you fail to see them into movement to moment living of your life. Now it's time to become more aware. Honor, respect the rituals you have created and make sure they are supporting your expansion and not contracting to your potential. Guidance. It is time to be more conscious of your daily habits, such as small daily habit patterns that have become your awakened ritual. From time to open your eyes to time you close them, you move through the world realistic ways. Are you aware of the energy your rituals are creating? To be conscious creator is truly tap into the mystery of the higher realms. Your rituals need to be deliberate and intentional. From this moment forward, make a commitment to yourself that everything you do will be done in honor who you are and the life you have come to live. That's guidance, now protection. There are things that you might need to know and things that you might not need to know. The mystery universe will not just reveal all the secrets to you and lay them on your feet. Now the high priestess knows when you seek and surrender. Now would be the very good time to listen to her guidance as you're pushing for something that is neither your business nor concern. To the high priestess. Your next card, which this one came out twice, because when they come out twice, if they come out in like a bunch, I tell them if these are the cards for the reading, they'll always come out, and this one did. This is number 5, the Hierophant, which it came out twice, another major arcana. It is easy to claim to be a rebel and think you can make changes happen from the fringe. The truth is, change happens from the inside. It happens inside of you and inside of the system that you have stood of the test of time. To be a real rebel, you need to find a rebel of the past, those who came before you and walked in steps of changes that you now seek. Guidance. The page of histories are filled with heroes, conquests, and toppled regains. If you look closely through, a real adventure happens in the quiet hall of libraries of those who look at the past, the remnant of the future. Most exciting moments in history were caused by the most boring and mundane ritual research. This soul cat knows that in order to not repeat the past, you must know the immediately and then sidestep it. That was guidance. Now protection. It is not uncommon for each new generations to think they can do better than the one that came before them. You think they have new ideas, new way tackling old problems. The truth is there is no new idea, just new ways of looking at old ones. It's time to stop talking and start listening as you answer you seek. Have spoken. It's up to you to listen, digest, and revenge the past idea, transform it into a new solution. 5, the Hierophant. Now your last card of the reading here is another major arcana. It's 8, Strength. 3 major arcanas in a row. Alright, here we go. Your last card of the reading. Sometimes, no matter how scarce we are, we can harness our fear and use them to be service. Every so often, we can step outside of our own vulnerability. Offer assistance to those who are worse off than ourselves. In these times, we will pull up the inner strength and deepest reserve of courage and show up to help. The field mouse knows that releasing the soul cat from its net could be dangerous and understands what it means to be vulnerable and afraid. But right now understands that the soul cat is far more terrified than it is. Guidance. This card doesn't have the word easy stamped on it because the real strength isn't about doing what is easiest. Standing on jelly legs and trying to study shaking hands is where we find strength. It is not the bravado, the ease, but the courageous efforts of moving through something difficult. When we can move beyond our own fears to service someone who is in true need and despair, we grow and expand in a way that would not be possible if we played it safe, small, and easy. That is guidance and protection. Not all strength is external act or something that other people see. Most we flex and strengthen the muscle on the inside right now. You can use the inner strength training you need to strengthen belief, emotions, and perhaps you need to double down your spiritual practice. Something deep inside you is not resistant as it could be. The honest with yourself and let your inner work begin. That was protection. 8, strength. Now we'll go over all your beautiful cards. Alright, your first card was the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords was your first card of the reading. First major arcana, 14, Temperance. 4 the Pentacles, 14 the King of Swords, 14 the King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 2 the High Priestess, 5 the Hierophant, and 8 the Strength. Alright, the most suit that came out were the Swords and the Pentacles, 2 and 2. And we got 1 of the Cups and 4 Major Arcanas. The Major Arcanas are the Temperance, 14 Temperance, 2 the High Priestess, 5 the Hierophant, and 8 the Strength. Alright, there we go. Let's go over our angel numbers. Now we have 2-2 because we have 2 suit of swords and 2 suit of pentacles. There's our 2-2. 4-4 because we have 4 major arcanas and we also have 4 pentacles. So 4-4. 5-5 would be 5 of swords and 5 the Hierophant. 14-14 is the 2 kings. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. There we go. So our angel numbers, we'll go over them again, are 2-2, 4-4, 5-5, and 14-14. That's 2-2, 4-4, 5-5, and 14-14. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Have a most beautiful, peaceful, blissful day or night wherever you are. Sprinkle some stardust, and bye for now.